Good evening, sports fans! Crobat for the win of the Token Minorities here today with Season 8, Week 2 of the NPL. Now this week we've got our game against Jaden Yuki, aka Daniki, and the Cincinnati Slifer Reds. Now his squad for this week is Hoopa Unbound, Zygarde 50%, Rotom Heat, Miltank, Manaphy, which could be his Z-move user by the way, that's the one I'm really scared of, and Ribombee. I'm rocking the same squad that I had in the team builder yesterday. Feel free to check that out. Link will be in the description if I remember. With Landorus, Cobalion, Mega Gyarados, Tornado Starion, Rotom Cut, and Victini's kind of hiding in there too. So why don't we jump right into this game? Alright, so I'm going to lead off with Rotom as he leads off with Ribombee. I go for the Volt Switch, snag a crit, which is really kind of helpful because this thing could be a setup monster if I'm not careful. However, he gets his revenge by getting a crit on my bulky Victini with the Toxic, so that might hurt me later on. We'll see. I get the Toxic off on that thing though, to hopefully at least limit its setup opportunities. He sets up the Sticky Webs, which is going to be kind of annoying as I kind of switch around a couple times. I know that the Sticky Webs are removable by my Tornado Starion. I also feel like he's going to set up rocks, as he just did with that Miltank. The good news is I learned from last week, defog, defog, defog. It's here this week, and it saved me this game, I feel, right now, or at least saved a chance for me to win this game. Now, the Rotom tries to burn me as I switch into Victini, so I absorb that, and then I EV'd this EV well enough so it could take a Volt Switch and not break the sub. So I go for a V-Create on the switch, and then, just to make this even better, as I am lowering my speed, the opposing Hoopa sets up a Trick Room for me. This was better than Christmas! Seriously! I can set up a Toxic on the Rotom, which is going to be tremendously helpful as he Volt Switches this time. Unfortunately, due to the defense drops, he does break my sub this time. Oh well. But anyway, there's the Zygarde. It starts to set up a sub as I'm starting to get a little bit scared. The Gyarados has Mold Breaker, which doesn't really affect anything right now, but I can Crunch Break the sub. So he starts setting up coils. I really can't have that. I've got to hopefully Dragon Dance and maybe try to keep up with him. Maybe 2-hit KO is my hope, but unfortunately it was just a hope. It wasn't meant to be, as he has DD and Coil, and I just go down right there. So he is at the mercy of my Scarf Rotom though, which is really good. I hit a Leaf Storm this time, which is cool. Now, I switch into my Tornado Starion, anticipating the Stealth Rocks again from the Miltank. I also don't think Miltank can do a whole lot to my Tornado Starion. Toxic, not that bad. With Regenerator and everything, really, I think it's okay. I tried to go for a Z move. I wanted to get it off on that Miltank to basically KO it. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case, as maybe he predicted that, maybe not. But at the end of the day, at least that Hoopa gone. Then U-turn out on the Rotom H to go into Victini, predicting another burn. I'm hoping to set up a sub this time. Now, I'm hoping for the Volt Switch again, but he has Hex, which is really different. I will give him that. I was not expecting that. The idea, I guess, was to burn and then use Hex. Interesting set, for sure, and it helped him here, for sure, because Overheat and Volt Switch probably weren't reliable ways to break my sub, let's just say that. So I then switch into the Rotom Cut, which actually Hex does a lot more damage because I am Toxic poisoned. I go for the Volt Switch, so that way hopefully Toxic should take it down this turn. He does have the Pain Split, which is a little bit annoying, and I kind of half predicted that. And I'm like, okay, worst case scenario, I would be okay foddering Victini, but on the same token, if he had Pain Split, because I had a lot higher health than he was, I knew that I would not give him much health back. Anyway, we're in a situation where it's Ribombee versus Tornado Starion, as I'm going to try to switch out and put Victini back in as this thing gets Toxic Poison. Now, like I said, Victini was kind of fodder, so I go for the Bolt Strike, as he has Wakanberry. Thank goodness it is not the Z Rain Dance. Now here's where things start to get dicey.
I'm not sure what he's doing. I don't think we should be doing that. Wasn't his best night.
I expected a Leaf Storm to KO this thing. I'd win 4-0. This game was over. I tried to risk it. If I just Volt Switched there, it would not have KO'd the Manaphy, but I would have lost 3-0 because Manaphy would have been able to KO something. That's pretty much a for sure. It's unfortunate. It missed. And now my differential kind of uncertain right now, despite the fact that I still know I can win this game. It's looking like a 2, maybe a 1-0, depending on how my cards are played. If that Hurricane hit, I think it would have been a 2-0. It's really, yeah, it definitely would have been a 2-0. Unfortunately, the sticky webs are going to prevent the Cobalion from outspeeding the Milk Tank. I'm going to try to taunt it so it can't play any milk drink shenanigans as Seismic Toss goes through again as I close combat, and it doesn't KO. Yeah, definitely Hurricane missing right there. Would have been a 2-0. Unfortunately, I'll have to settle for the 1-0 if I can even hit a Hurricane. Place your bets on how many Hurricanes it'll take to hit the Hurricane. Jeopardy theme song plays in the background. Oh, if you guessed 2, you are right. Phew, that was a frustrating way to win a game, but at least it was a win. I'll happily take it. It's our first win of the season, so we are 1-1, -4. Now, good game, Daneki, except for the fact that you got some cheap hacks at the end, but at least, you know, we did have some hacks going both ways, despite the fact that the hacks at the end mattered a bit more. Like I said, at least it's a win. I'll happily take it. I'd rather that than lose due to those shenanigans that went on. So, anyway, we got our first win today. I'm so enthralled by this victory. I would like to start this speech, though, by inspiring you. One of you guys out there, may I borrow someone's textbook, please? Thank you. What have we here? Ooh, economics. Very, very interesting. You cannot learn from books. Replace these pages with life lessons, and then you will have a book that's worth its weight in gold. I take this lesson very seriously going through this week. Now, I learned a whole lot from last week about defog, and I realized truly how important it was. And I carried it today, and I think that helped carry me to victory today. It's always about experiences and learning. That's how you win games. You always have to take those negative experiences and turn them into positive ones. And when you turn them into positive ones, the positivity will enter your soul too. You'll feel better. I feel much happier being on the better end of the stick this week. I feel much happier with a W. And I turned a negative into a positive me. And guess what? I'm going to carry that into next week against Trev CL. I'll see you guys then.